Product not yet rated.
Hollywood has turned its cameras on a certain superagent this month, so we thought we'd do the same with our 007 challenge, so called because it stars 7 top agents, facing off against some of our nastiest traps. I mean, that's just maths. Why else would it be called 007? Steele, isn't it? John Steele? I've been assigned to brief you on your latest mission. You're heading to Montana's Gemellis to meet an old friend of yours, Zalika. She believes she has the a clever computer that can rule the world, and I want you to stop her dead. You're not going it alone. You'll be joined by your 6 cousins, Jack, Joseph, Jeff, Jacob, Josiah, and Jamie. Jane, the smartest of the lot, has seen this endeavour for the pratfall it is and will instead be chilling out on the beach. But I don't expect you to succeed. You'll be fighting one of the most elaborate defense systems seen on the planet since video game copyright protection software in the 1990s. I've no compunction about sending you to your death, John, but I won't do it on a whim. Actually, that's not true. It's been a long week and I want to see things explode. Goodbye, Steele. Oh, and you, listening in, you think I don't know a tapped line when I hear one? The least you could do is like and subscribe.
The gunshots are particularly disruptive.
Hello! Now we've landed on the islands, I'll be taking over communications. I'm P, John's handler. I'm not going to talk to him directly though. Instead, I'm going to commentate on this team's progress as if I'm watching a horse race. That might seem like an odd approach, but that's how the super agents like it. They say it spurs them on. There they are, look, our 7 boys in black, and navy, and tartan, and oh goodness, bright orange. I see a couple didn't get the memo that we cancelled the ocean infiltration and came in scuba gear. Still, it's not really their fault. We only secured the cruise ship at the last minute. They've all been briefed, however, even the ones who aren't wearing briefs. They know to be wary of the lobby in particular. While the mid-century furnishings and marble floor motifs may look chic, you're looking at a literal minefield. Zalika's guard dogs live here, and they're packed with explosives. You'll notice blowing up robotic puppies rather than real puppies. But it would be a mistake to think that she's gone soft. It's just that, while Zalika is happy to take on secret agents, she's not fool enough to think she can fend off animal rescue charities. They'd take her down in minutes. Having braved the barking golems of the outer lair, our steely stars pass into the casino, a profitable, though not very effective, cover for Zalika's operation. They immediately fall foul of the dance floors, which captivate Joseph and Jake. Or is that Jeff? Look, I've lost track already. I've got to say though, it's rare to see a naval mine adapted for use as a disco ball, even in my line of work. What's so bad about dancing, you say? Well, consider this. The casino doesn't serve still water. Dehydration is a real danger here. Zalika's minions were lured to the island with the promise of fancy open-plan apartments. What they found when they got here was a combined cafeteria/bedroom. A lack of dividing walls promotes good communication among the enemy, but it's also terrible security, which helps our boys, of course. Before they stride right in, however, they come face to face with a horror of the modern world. A paywall. Apparently, it's £12 for a slice of lasagna, and there's no vegan option. Diabolical. Only John had the sense to swing around and use the side entrance. It's guarded by poison darts, but they still sting a lot less than that admission charge. And now a fight's broken out. So much for stealthy infiltration. The only thing less surgical are the knives the minions use to cut their lasagna. They're not trusted with sharp implements. Maybe if they were, John and his mates would have a harder time knocking them all down. As it is, they've put about half the base's workforce out of action. Not that Eli Barracuda or Jew Bay have noticed. Thank goodness we paid them off earlier.
Eliminate all targets.
John makes it through the laser field with only 7 or 8 major lacerations, but falls hook, line and sinker for the fake safe just inside the base proper. Come on, Jimmy, we taught you this in basic training. If you haven't heard even faint cackling yet, you probably haven't gone deep enough. Now, you've heard of Shark Week. Well, welcome to Shark Walk. This is the top side of an underground aquarium that fills the natural rocky bridge between the 2 islands of Montana's Gemellis. The sharks subsist on an irregular diet of minions and agents, so John's big toe will have been appreciated. With John's escort way behind him, Janet Bomb is able to get the jump on him, and our hero is soon surrounded by tangerine-coloured muscles. Not to worry, highly trained agents like these thrive when the odds are turned against them, rising to the... No, he's dead, isn't he? Yeah, can't help but think about all the paperwork that's going to lead to. Really, it's on him for not listening to his Scottish colleague in the lobby. "John," he said, "try not to get killed." The remaining lads finally pull themselves together in time to face the car wash. This is a trap combo designed by Zalika herself, intended to soak, rinse, buff out and blow dry any unwanted visitors. Thankfully, our man in tartan bypasses the fan, but Jeff, or is it Joseph, falls flat on his arse in a soapy heap. Quite a lot of good those flippers did you, eh? The deactivation seems to be going well until... yeah, there goes the 600-degree dryer. I don't know what's more upsetting, the 3rd-degree burns or the fact that he didn't even wash the suds off first. There's a process to a good clean that has to be respected, you know?
You lost this battle the moment Steele took the field.
Turns out those flames are just the prelude to a much bigger blaze. After circumnavigating the shark walk, the other agents have celebrated by, setting fire to the training room for some reason. Let's hope they leave it at that. Anyway, it's always better to blow the place up on your way out rather than on the way in. No. We've talked about this. Electric fires are a nightmare. Are you supposed to coat them with foam or cover them with a blanket? Nobody knows. What everybody does know, though, is that it's a bad idea to walk through a warehouse full of fusion reactors on the verge of meltdown, in that they are literally melting. Everybody knows that, except for our friend in the kilt here. And yep, now he's on fire. That, kids, is why you should buy kilts made from 100% wool, rather than messing around with cheaper, more flammable fabrics.
An inferno is raging in your lair.
Now that the base has been completely scoured by heat, there aren't many obstacles left. All the traps have been burned away, and it's time to fight Zalika. On the way down to the Inner Sanctum, the agents make use of a little-known piece of spy etiquette. It's considered deeply impolite to attack your enemy on the stairs. As such, Eli and Jubei allow the Steel Boys to pass without so much as a playful punch on the arm. By the time Zalika deigns to get out of her chair, it's all over. Gosh, they've actually done it. The lair lies dormant of all threats and is now theirs to do whatever they please with. And they'll definitely turn this place into a museum to warn against the dangers of villainy. They just won't use it to take over the world themselves. Yeah, I mean, definitely. Surely. And so, despite an almost total absence of responsible decision-making from our agents, the 007 challenge is deemed a success. Reminds me of another agent I saw a film about once, but for the life of me, I can't remember his name. Anyway, for now, let's remember Steele. John Steele. Or was it Jeff? If you'd like to see more absurd goings-on from Rebellion, as well as new news and updates on Evil Genius 2 as it happens, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Bye for now.
The genius is under attack. Sound the alarm.
Time to switch them off.